I know we grew up a little too fast. I miss the days that we chill and relax. Where did the time go? It all passed, now I need to go back. I had no worries but always had plans. The only thing I did was pick out the trash. Now it's much harder to laugh, hard to get up and then work on my craft. I need inspiration, don't need no validation. No more medication, just try some meditating. I don't need you to save me, feel like all of you hate me. Everything's been so hard with all the situations lately. I just need to numb the pain for a minute. I just wanna run away on vacation. I don't know what else to say now. I just need to numb the pain.
Hey everyone, it's me again. Today I got you Gauss with his prime form. Back in the day, I did release a Gauss video explaining all of his abilities and synergies and his augments, but I showed one build. But today I have three builds. One of them will be the same one as the first video, but with a few modifications. So without further ado, let's get to it. Starting with the build requirements, I have 5 red shards giving me a total of 50 ability duration. You can make them Tau Forged. This will give me 75% ability duration, a little bit over prime continuity, but this Warframe scales with duration. Alright, now let's head to the builds. Starting with the first build, which will be the most used build since it's universal. In the aura, I got enemy radar for, well, enemy radar, prime continuity, Constitution, Ogre Message for ability duration, Rolling Guard for the 3 seconds of vulnerability and status cleanse, Equilibrium for energy to health conversion and vice versa, Prime Flow for the large energy pool, Natural Talent for the casting speed, Arcane Stretch for extra range, and energy regeneration whenever I proc electric with an ability. And this will be easily done with my companion. We'll get to that later. For the arcanes, I have Multi-Efficiency to give me extra 36% ability duration whenever I have shields. And the second arcane is up to you. You can go for literally any arcane of your choice. In my case, I had Arcane Rage to give me more damage on my primary, but you can substitute it with anything like Arcane Fury or Arcane Arachne, or maybe Energize if you feel like you need a little bit more energy sustainment. This build can literally be used in any scenario, for level caps, for melee setups, and also if you want to substitute Ogre Message with Mech Crash for more CC, yeah, it's up to you, you can do that. For melee setups, I'm using the Cronin Prime, or even better, the Prisma Oma with melee influence, with the build shown. And a very good candidate for the melee influence setup is the Dual Echo. I've used this weapon in a previous video with Saren and it was really disgusting. You really need to check this one out. The build is as shown. And for my disruption loadout, I'm using the Sporofrix since it got a new augment and I like to play with new toes. I know this sounded wrong, but I'll keep going. The build will be as shown. As you see, it's a new build since this weapon has 1% critical chance. Got multi-shot, gun CO and status chance, prime sniper ammo mutation, magazine capacity, and reload speed. More fire rate, more status chance with hammer shot, just for the status chance. And volatile variant that gives me punch through and explosion radius on this sniper, and extra 50% status chance. My base damage will be coming from primary dexterity since I'm using destruction build, and don't forget to add the prime faction damage. In my case it was the Grineer. For the utility weapons, I'm using the Epitaph modded for violent heat, but I've fallen in love with the Compressor due to the fact that this weapon blows its load with Gauss really quickly, and the fact that I can slot in secondary encumber without missing out other loadouts. And my melee will be the Glaive Prime. In the meantime, I don't recommend using the glaives due to the fact that they are all bugged. When you hold them with the secondary, you'll need to detonate the glaive 2 times to explode. And the build will be as shown. A good substitute for the glaive may be the Quasas with the same build. A good substitute to the glaive can be the Quasas, the Quases, with the same build, but don't forget to slot in some attack speed. Have you ever wondered how would your life be with an extra slot on your primary? This is what thermal transfer do. It gives you extra elemental damage bonus depending on which form you cast your thermal sunder. If you cast the cold form, you get cold elemental damage bonus. If you get heat, you get the heat elemental damage bonus. But make sure that you don't cast heat if you want only viral, since you can get viral and heat by slotting a toxin mod on your weapon, since the heat takes the priority in combining with the modded element, so you will get gas and cold. So if you want viral, don't use the heat form. So a weapon like the Aeolag or the Paracore, you can slot in Galvanized Aptitude for extra damage and status chance element while sustaining your cold element with your Thermal Sunder. And voila, that's all. In this build, all that I've changed is the fact that I have Thermal Transfer instead of Ogre Message to get 75% cold damage on my weapons. And in my Flex Arcane slot, I got Arcane Avenger for extra juicy 45% flat critical chance increase. Last but not least, the Energized Ammo build. It's the same as the Giga Duration build, which is the first one, but the only difference is my helmet, which is Energized Munition, that allows me to keep up my ammo longer, and this works really well with Rifle Scavenger in the Aura, and with the old homie Kuva Brahma and Kuvazar, an inexplosive weapon that suffered from the ammo nerf or Merciless. Yeah, that's a thing. My helmet slot in this build is Thermal Sunder, since you'll be moving so quickly to the point that you won't be able to use this ability. That's it for me. I hope you enjoyed the video and learned something new. Please consider subscribing, it's free, you can always change your mind. Also, dropping a like is very appreciated. Stay tuned and see you all next time.